Alright, welcome back to Cinematic Debrief, and in this video, I'm diving into the future of the Godzilla universe. Are they going to make more movies? So let's jump into the first question. Are they allowed to do more movies? Now, the rights to Godzilla actually belong to a production company in Japan called Toho. They have been behind almost every Godzilla movie that exists. Back in 2010, there was rumors that Legendary Pictures and Toho were coming together to possibly do an American reboot of Godzilla. In 2014, those rumors were found true because they obviously started the new franchise with the first movie, Godzilla. Now, this is where the relationship between Legendary and Toho gets a bit dicey. In 2016, Toho then makes their own version of Godzilla, which is called Shin Godzilla. Did I say that right? Shin? They made Shin Godzilla, and surprisingly enough, this movie actually won the Japanese Best Picture. This makes the asset of having Godzilla and the rights to them even more valuable because now they have their own franchise they can build off of. The deal with the American company Legendary Pictures is set to expire after Godzilla vs. Kong gets released. So in hindsight, Toho could actually take Godzilla away from Legendary Pictures so they can't even make more movies about him. Is Godzilla he or she? However, looking at the entertainment landscape with property rights, we've seen Sony and Marvel actually come together to dish out whatever deal they did with Spider-Man. I would imagine Toho and Legendary will come together and create a deal that benefits them both because there's a lot of money to be made. Which then leads me to my next question. Financially, would they make more Godzilla movies? So I'm actually going to go turn to the numbers for this one because numbers don't lie. The first movie, Godzilla, pulled in $524.9 million, followed by Kong Skull Island, which pulled in $566.6 million. However, Godzilla King of the Monsters, the third installment, only made $385.9 million, so it did not make as much as the other two. Altogether, though, these movies have made $1.48 billion, and that's of last year. It'll be interesting to see how Godzilla vs. Kong does, because that will probably be the turning point in the financial argument, so to say, if they're going to make future movies. Now, moving on from the finances, does the actual storyline make sense to have future films? This will heavily depend on the latest installment, which is Godzilla vs. Kong, and how this all plays out. There's a lot of quotes with movie posters and even the director saying, "One will fall." This means that either one of these characters will either die or regress out of the storyline. So future movies about Kong or Godzilla definitely could happen. However, looking at the entirety of the universe from the history to all the Titans, there is definitely enough content to make a ton of more films. Specifically, though, we will definitely know if there's a sequel coming to this if the post-credit scene of Godzilla King of the Monsters is not answered. In this post-credit scene, Charles Dance, aka Tywin Lannister, he has found one of the last heads of King Ghidorah. This will probably be another huge attempt by this mercenary group to take control of all the Titans. Whether or not this plays into the newest movie, I don't know. But if this storyline is not answered, I can definitely tell you they're going to make future films. Now we get to the fun stuff. What could these future movies be even about? Where's the substance in all this content? Well, the most obvious answer to this question would be to play off of Kong and Godzilla and just do future movies about them and the battles they face. Maybe they're friends, maybe they're enemies, I don't know. Then there are these many more Titans that we see, and specifically in Godzilla King of the Monsters. Now, I've seen some rumors of different images of maybe like an MCU timeline of all these different movies that they're going to release into the universe of Godzilla, but I'm actually going to go through a list of all these different Titans and show you some images of possibly what monsters you might see in the future. Some may be familiar, some may not. And warning, I may butcher some of these because some of these names are pretty out there. We got Rodan, Mothra, King Ghidorah, Behemoth, Scylla, Methuselah, Mokembe Mbembe, Yamata no Orochi, Sekhmet, Leviathan, Baphomet, Typhon, Abaddon, Bunyip, Tiamat, Amulek, and Quetzalcoatl. And these are just the Titans that are possibly hinted at in the movies. There's an entire bigger list of monsters and robots associated in the Godzilla universe that they could even add into these movies. So my answer is yes, there is a definite future for these movies because there is so much content. However, it'll really come down to two things. One will be the property rights. Maybe Toho and Legendary can work out a new deal so they both can make movies at the same time. and it also will come down to how Legendary Pictures wants to tell the story. Maybe they want to end the Godzilla movies to keep the asset of Godzilla very high for Toho. However, with the huge fan base behind Godzilla and his universe, I want to end this video with the direct quote from Adam Wingard, the director of Godzilla vs. Kong, on whether there should be or whether there is future movies coming to this universe. Who knows what the future holds, but if the fan enthusiasm is there, absolutely. Why would we ever want to end this if people want more? And for me, if there's a huge fan base, why wouldn't they take advantage of this huge financial asset called Godzilla? That concludes my video talking about the future of the Godzilla universe. I hope you enjoyed it and you learned of possibly what's to come. If you're interested in daily updates similar to the Godzilla universe, please go follow the @cinematicdebrief on Instagram, where I am posting daily updates to the entertainment industry. If there's anything in this video you want to learn more about, please comment, let me know about it, and maybe I'll dive more into some of these monsters or other concepts that people are throwing out about what movies might be to come. Please like and subscribe to this channel so you can stay up to all my latest videos. Thank you for watching. This has been Cinematic Debrief, and I'll see you soon.